So starting off with my brows, I'm going in with my Morphe brow cream in the shade Chocolate Mousse, and I'm using the brush that the kit came with. This is their Arch Obsessions kit, if I'm not mistaken. And then I grabbed my concealer in the shade NC45 by MAC to conceal my eyebrows. Off camera, I had used some translucent brow gel to set my brows. So after I did my brows, I went in with this P. Louise base in the shade 3, and I buffed that in using this e.l.f. brush that I got from Burlington. I'm not really picky with my brushes as long as they blend and they do not shed. I'm fine with it. After I used the P. Louise, I went into this Nubian Mini palette and I used the third color on the top right, and I pressed that into my lid as my first color. Then I switched over to the Nomad palette and I used that second color underneath the first one. It was a burnt orange shade, and I just lightly put it on top. And then I grabbed the Fluffy Brush by Morphe and I just used the previous color that I had to kind of diffuse it out a little bit and blend it in. Afterwards, I went right back into that palette and I used this really dark brown. It was almost like a brown black to deepen up my crease. Then I went in with my base again and I started off small and I got bigger. I didn't use a whole lot because I wasn't trying to do a dramatic look or anything, and I don't like wasting product. It's not really me. It's not my thing. I have no idea what my camera was shaking. I don't know what that was. But anyway, after that I had went into the Nubian and I had went in and put that shade, the first shade, on my outer corner of my lid, and I had alternated between the first colors that I had used for my transition on the outer corner of my lid until I was content. And then after that I had used that dark black brown color from the Nomad to deepen up the outer corner of my crease. And then after that I went in with the light color on the bottom left of the Nomad as my lid color. So after I did that, I went in with this matte NYX liquid liner to just line my lids. I was not trying to do a wing or anything like that at all. And then I went in with some black eyeshadow with a flat brush. I think it was a brow brush to matten up the liner a little bit more. So I'm going to pause with the eyes and go into this Pond's Dry Skin Cream, and I rub that all over my face. I don't really have dry skin, but this works really well for my skin, and I use it on the regular. Also, I went in with this NYX Honey Dew Primer, and I rub that all over my face as well. Next, I took my Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Cameroon, and I blended that out with my Real Techniques Instapop face brush. After I blended my foundation, I went in with this Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the shade 11. I actually allowed this to sit for a minute while I glued my lashes. Afterwards, I used a beauty blender to blend that out. I had got my lashes together. I used this foundation stick by Juvia's in the shade Katsina, and I put that all around, you know, my contour areas. And this has really revived my love for cream contouring because I did not do it for a long time. It's amazing. Juvia's is amazing. Next, I went in with this Chalk Dust by Crayon Case in the shade N, and I set my under eyes with it. I didn't feel like baking because I don't really feel like it does anything except leave a mess nowadays. That's just my opinion. And then afterwards, I went in with this Maybelline Super Stay Powder Foundation, and I set my face with this instead of spraying it with a setting spray because I felt like it complemented the foundation I was wearing. So I think I'm going to start setting my face with that more often. I had also went underneath my eyes with some white liner, some mascara, and a brown shade I had got off my Morphe 3503 palette. Okay, so I use this lip liner. As a matter of fact, it's a brow pencil by Black Radiance. I use that to line my lips, and then I grabbed this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. That was the first shade I used. And then I used Madeline. And I think Madeline was really the star of the show because it looks so pretty on brown skin. So I just put that right on top of it. And then I grabbed this dollar lip gloss that I got from the beauty supply store. You know, swirl, swirl, swirl. And that was it for the lips. And then I took my highlighter powder in the shade Anglowla by the Crayon Case. And this powder never go nowhere because it's never gonna finish, okay? And then after that, I was pretty much done. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe and please be careful. And don't forget to click that subscribe button.